Okay, hi everybody, it's me. Another episode of Tower of God, Season 2, Episode 6, Zaegana'S Flower. Now, the episode itself really has to do with the next test for, well, Bam and his team. Now, one thing that is revealed in this episode, which I knew, but it was a shocking revelation. We get to see the past with Bam, and when he first gets the realization that the Foog want him to be a Slayer candidate. Now, the thing is, I'm probably going to continue getting dislikes on my videos regarding these reviews with people because, oh, I'm not on the Rachel train. Listen, okay. I understand the concept with this show, with Tower of God. I understand where it's going. I understand what this is leading up to. And I understand from the previous episodes how, people don't care about portraying people. They don't care about people getting killed. All they care about is climbing the tower. That might be so, but it doesn't excuse her boop that she pulled. It doesn't. I don't care. Because step aside, Rachel, because if you really want to start, throwing hands, Griffith PG. But my stance is not going to change. I don't like her. End of story. And people who dislike my video, fine, you dislike it. I don't like her. Moving on. Now, most of this episode is this confrontation between Yeon and Harleen. Harleen? I can't say this girl's name for the life of me. It's so hard to say. Harleen? It's hard to say. Anyway, Harleen is there, and, Yeon is there as well, and then Bam's actual master of the Foog shows up. And there's an altercation, and Bam just knocks her out because he doesn't want to get involved with that shit. Now, we get the revelation when everybody leaves, because they do meet up with the other teammates, and Bam's master does approve of his team. This conversation between Harleen and Waknang. She explains to him why Viore, who is Bam, is doing what he's doing. It's not because he wants to kill the king of the tower. No, that's not the reason. It's because he was put in that position. Because of certain people. Now, this is the way I look at Tower of God. And I could be wrong on this, because I've read majority of the manga, and I'm still, middle way. I don't think Rachel realized when she made this deal that if Bam didn't go through with it, she'd be dead. Just saying, because that is the revelation we get. That if he doesn't do what he's done, if he doesn't go ahead of being a Foog Slayer candidate, they're going to kill his teammates. And likewise, if he doesn't pass a test, they're going to kill his teammates. Everyone he fails, they kill a teammate. See, it's that kind of shit that I look at and I think, yeah, I can't like Rachel. Sorry. But that revelation comes to Wangnan, and he is very defensive, and he's very in her face, whining, and, she's, telling him, this is the way we are. Okay? And no ideals, nothing you do is going to change that. And it's clear that She also stated in this conversation with Nan Nan, eh, they all too were not happy about it. But now, this is all boiling down to the fact they can't fail a test. They fail a test, somebody dies. Preferably, I like for it to be Rachel first. Sorry, I don't like her. And here's another thing about her that is really, kind of silly in this juncture of this series at this point. You figure she'd ask them before she whisked off. Oh, by the way, if Ben decides not to do this, what happens to us? Like I said, that's my thoughts on that. We get that whole diatribe going on, and then Ragnar changes his tune and decides to want to help Viola. We have a little get together of the team and everything, and his master sees this guy who is a character we're going to see later on, not really in the anime. He's not going to be shown for a very long time, called Karaka. He's another Foog High member. There are a lot of Foog High members that you're going to see as we go along with the series. I think later on we're going to see more of them as we go along, and it's going to get more high intense. But this specific test that they have to do, they have to go inside of I don't know what this thing is. And I didn't know what it was when I first read the manga. I think it's a freaking whale. They have to go in there and get a flower. Apparently, there's this guy in there. Very powerful individual who has taken out rankers and regulars. Called Mazo? I don't know a specific name. But this fight that he is going to have with Bam is... Dude's serious. He calls them babies. Shows you how serious this guy is. So that's where the conclusion ends with. And basically Wagnan's talking to one of the other members of the team. I think it was... Who was it? Han. That we can't lose this test. We have to pass because of Viola. So now it's becoming clear among him, among Wagner, and probably others eventually, that they have to pass every test. Because if they don't, one of his members or of his friends are going to be dead. And even Wagner was saying how he doesn't belong with us. So it's like the logistics of everything that's going on. But overall, I thought this was a good episode. Probably I'd give this a 9 out of 10 because of how good it was, of what it was establishing. And next week's going to be crazy episode. Really enjoy it. Look forward to it, guys. But that's all I really got for you guys. Like I said, animation was on point in this episode. A lot of high-strung moments, a lot of emotions. You'll basically find out what really is going on here. And to anyone who likes Rachel, at this point in the juncture, come on. I understand the tower. I understand that everything's going on. But the fact that Rachel didn't even bother to think, wait a minute. If I throw him down there, I agree to this arrangement. What about me? What happens if he does not join you guys? None of that was established. And that's why, for me, Rachel is... Later on, she does other things, but it's just... I'm sorry, betrayals like this? Yeah. But anyway, moving on. That's where we're at. This is Bonkai 922. See you guys later. Look out for next week's episode. I'm telling you right now. This fight is insane when I read it in the manga. It is insane. I'll see you guys later.